So I saw this tweet from Franklin Graham, and I can't help but respond. He says, for all the never Trumper so-called evangelicals, President real Donald Trump has just scored another victory for religious freedom for all people of faith. Last week, a memo notified federal employees that they could display their Bibles on their desks. Ooh. Speak about their beliefs, invite colleagues to church, or pray in groups while off duty without fear of reprisal. Thank you, President Trump. Note here that Graham refers to evangelicals who don't like Donald Trump, who have not fallen in line with Donald Trump, as so-called evangelicals. Graham is defining evangelicalism in terms of fidelity to Donald Trump. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to give a brief comparison of the good and the bad with Donald Trump. So let's take a look. Good and bad. So on the good column, as Franklin Graham has just pointed out, Trump has allowed Christians to display Bibles on their desks and pray in groups. Bad, and this is a very limited list. He has pardoned 1,500 insurrectionists, including those who committed seditious conspiracy and who beat police officers, and who defecated in the Capitol building and smashed through the windows to get into it, of course. He pardoned Ross Ulbricht, the world's most infamous dark web drug trafficker. He shut down USAID, which, according to The Lancet, will result in the death of over 5 million children in the next 4 years. He cut funding for fighting AIDS, which, according to UNAIDS, will result in 4 million additional deaths by 2030. He imprisons migrants and places them in internment camps with names like Alligator Alcatraz. And he promotes Alligator Alcatraz merchandise. And of course, he has joked publicly about people is trying to escape from Alligator Alcatraz and getting eaten by alligators, because, of course, that's what a good Christian president would do. He has made in the last year actually over $1.3 million selling his own Trump branded Bible. He has weaponized the Justice Department, calling for the investigation of former President Obama, accusing former President Obama of treason, which is a conviction that would result, or a charge that would result in capital punishment, execution. He's deported migrants without legal process to foreign black sites, defying the courts as he has done so. He is seeking to undermine democracy right now with new efforts to gerrymander in Texas and Indiana and other states, which will ensure that Republicans win the next election, even when they don't win the popular vote. And he has transferred his good friend, child sex trafficker and child rapist, Ghislaine Maxwell, to a minimum security prison, which is unprecedented. Child sex traffickers and rapists do not go to minimum security prisons unless they are good friends with Donald Trump, and he doesn't want them to talk about his relationship with the world's most infamous pedophile. So that's the good and the bad. He allows Christians to display Bibles on their desks. How dare you, so-called evangelicals, not support real Donald Trump? Shame on you.